Eaters, get your appetite ready because Denver's Restaurant Week is back, kicking off this weekend. Starts on Friday with hundreds of local eateries offering special menus. And Chef Tom Kuhl, of course, from Kuhl's, is here to talk about this year's event. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me.
We smell the garlic. You brought in snails, escargot this morning?
We call them the land lobsters. These are these snails are wild Burgundy snails, so they're like the Wagyu of snail.
And they are from?
They're from France, but they're imported through an importer in Colorado, believe it or not. And he imports for French Laundry, all the great restaurants in the country.
So people who aren't intimidated by snails and
Right.
eating snails love them.
Right.
Well, like I said, the garlic smell seems to be the most prevalent thing you notice here, but we have a garlic butter
Yeah,
we're
so I'm
going to
going
make.
to quickly show you how to make a garlic butter. So
Okay.
It's the most important thing when you're talking about snails if you're going to do a garlic butter dish.
Some red onion, chopped.
That's chive. Well, we have some, those are shallots.
Shallots, sorry,
So
okay.
we have the recipe online for you.
Great.
And then parsley.
So we have the garlic, shallots, parsley.
Little brandy and a little bit of Pernod, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of Dijon mustard.
Uh-huh.
So this isn't your ordinary garlic, lemon, salt, and pepper.
Yeah, there's
butter.
a lot more going on in this
there's a lot of
garlic
stuff.
butter, of course.
Some fresh cracked pepper. And then you want to keep your butter out like overnight so it softens up.
Right, you want room temperature butter?
Yeah, so when you mix it together, you can do it in a food processor as well.
Right.
You know, if you want to. Just wanted to do it like this. You can do it by hand too. So we mix it all together, get it all mixed together, nice and mixed. And then we saute the snails. I cook the snails a little bit of court bouillon with some vegetables.
So what court bouillon is?
Is vinegar, water, vegetables, bay leaf, herbs, and then I take the and then I saute them in the garlic butter.
Right.
And I like to leave the vegetables in there because they look really kind of cool.
The
And then
onions,
you can eat them. Yeah, the
celery,
onions and the celery.
carrots, beautiful.
It's kind of rustic looking, and it's a really simple presentation. I mean, I would even put more butter in it than I'm doing right now.
So these snails, that's about how big they run. Is this a meal? Is this an app?
This is an app. This is one of the appetizers that we have on Restaurant Week. Now they come in larger sizes as well, and so we put a little bit of brioche on here, a little bit of toasted brioche.
Nice.
And that's to soak up the butter and eat it with snails.
And
we're going to garnish with a little bit of celery leaves.
Little celery
just a
leaves.
little color.
Well, it looks great. So Restaurant
Yeah.
Week's a big week every week, every year, I should say.
Sure.
How many restaurants are involved this year?
Geez, there's
Like 200?
230.
Wow, it's a ton.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And so what's the deal? For people who come in on Restaurant Week, I know it gets busy, so you want to book early,
Yeah,
but
when
how
I
much
book
do you
early,
pay?
It's $30 per person, and then a lot of restaurants, like we are doing wine specials. So we have a $30 wine and a $60 wine, which are greatly reduced from our regular menu. So we like to get the guests to have a really good experience with the wine and the food as well.
So if you want to check out Kuhl's during that, of course, that's right over by the Pepsi Center, right off the
we're right in
Spear.
the corner of Spear and Water.
All right, and if you want to check out some of the other restaurants during Restaurant Week, you can certainly learn a lot more on our website at kwgn.com, an opportunity to sample some of the places maybe you haven't tried yet, a good opportunity to check out some of Denver's great restaurants. This is a restaurant scene. You've been a part of it for a while now here.
Yeah.
This has been growing wildly the last few years.